Hi friends, it's Laura. How are you? I am back with another What Sold on Whatnot video. This is a special edition because today is Labor Day. It's Monday, September 2nd, and I did a special Whatnot show today because Whatnot was running a promotion where instead of charging an 8% fee, they're only charging us 5%, which is fantastic. So that means that after all of the PayPal fees and stuff too, it probably averaged out to about 12% fees instead of my normal 15%. You may be able to hear that I still don't have my microphone because I still haven't fixed my phone charger thing. Shocker. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I sold today. I'm not going to wrap it all up while I'm on camera because I feel like this is going to be a little challenging because everything is sweaters and big and bulky and I'm going to have to play around with bags and I don't want to do that with you on video. But I am going to show you what I sold, tell you how much it sold for, and yeah, it was a really surprisingly good show. It started off super slow. I was very nervous. I went through like a good half hour, I would say, where I only made 3 sales that were totaling about $40, but it definitely picked up. I would have gone longer, but by the time I ended my show, I only had one person in the room, and I was like, okay, let me just end it now. But I'm super happy with the results. I sold a total of 29 items. They sold for $462 before fees. Oh shoot, I was gonna say that that's gonna come to about $400 after fees. However, I'm looking at my numbers here. I also do, I cap shipping for buyers at $8.77. So they get, up to 5 pounds for $8.77. If it goes beyond that, I cover the costs of shipping. Usually it doesn't, or it goes beyond it and my shipping costs are like $2 per, right now it's telling me that the shipping that I am responsible for is going to be about $26. That may be accurate. This is all, it's sweaters. There are things that are 1 to 2 pounds each. If there is a discrepancy, like if there's a massive discrepancy, then I will reach out to Whatnot after I finish all my shipping and see if they will refund me any overages that I don't really need to be paying. It's hard for them to estimate shipping super accurately because their categories for weights, they've got their ounces, but once you hit, it's like 1 pound and then like 1 to 2 pounds is the next category. So if I have something that weighs literally like 1 pound, 1 ounce, and the second item in the package weighs 1 pound, and a third item maybe only weighs 15 ounces. Like it's very easy for Whatnot to go 1 to 2 pounds equals 2 pounds, and if there's 5 items, then they're like, well, 10 pounds, but maybe it only comes out to 6 pounds, So there may be a bigger discrepancy there, and I will reach out and see if they'll reimburse me. If they don't, that's fine. There's certainly times where I've gone over the weight limit, and Whatnot does give you a certain number of allowances each week. Cost of doing business type of thing. I knew that this was possible. So let's get into what I sold though. Okay. I have a total of 11 packages going out, and out of those 11, only 3 of them are new to me buyers. 8 of them are return buyers. And one of those new to me buyers, actually that's, okay. Yeah, that's not correct. This is, hold please. This is breaking some of my packages up. Wow, it's breaking a lot of my packages up. Okay, so I actually had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only had 8 buyers, 3 of whom were new to me, but one buyer, it split her packages up into 3 different shipments. She did order 13 items, so we'll see how that shakes out. And then another buyer, it broke her package up into 2 different shipments. She only bought 6 items. I'll see. I'm going to try and get them in one box. Let's just get into what we got going on here. So first, repeat buyer. Oh my goodness. I've got so many things on this rack here. First, she got this scarf. This is an absolutely gigantic scarf. It's like almost 5 feet by 5 feet. And let's see, this sold for $17. So I had this priced, I feel like I had this priced at 5. Hold on. Let me double check this. Yeah, this sold for 17. Okay, cool. Yay. What's funny with this is I ran it once, nobody bid, nobody cares. And then she requested it. I ran it the second time, and then it looks like it got bid up. So, I mean, yay, I'll take it. That happened a couple times in this show, and it can happen in any show. And again, I don't have a whole lot of people in my room at one time, so it's not like I have 50 people in the room. And the first time I ran it, I had 3. You know, I probably had like 7 people, and then 5 people. It wasn't a huge showing of audience. The next item that this particular buyer purchased is this sweater. It's probably like a 90s era Gap sweater, right? The tag was cut out, but I think that's what it is. It's cute, cottony. Let's see what this sold for. Probably, this sold for 19. So again, I probably started it at 15 and it got bid up to 19. So that's nice. Nice little surprise. The next items, this is her second package. We'll see if we can shove it all in one. It split it up. This is 4 items in this next box. So the first one is, she got some cool stuff. This sweater, really cool, which sold for 21. I feel like I probably started it at 15. I don't think I would have started that at 20. So that's cool. We got some bidding action today. That's nice. All right, and then the next thing that she purchased, where did it go? Is this thing. This is a 2-piece set. It's really cool. Something just fell on the floor. I don't know what. Oh, okay, that's weird. All right, 2-piece set, right? This is a tunic top, and then there's like a skirt underneath. It looks much cuter on a body, trust me. This sold for $20. That's what I started the bidding at. That's what it went for. Perfect. Let's see. Next, she got these Liz Claiborne pants. So I had found all these pants a while back, like all size, like 14, 16, 90s era, like wool dress pants for work. I thought it was really cool. This is the only pair that sold today. These sold for $15. That's cool. And let's see. The next item that she purchased is this sweater, which I think is really adorable. It's this like rose print. Isn't that cute with the little granny core collar there? And this sold for $15, which is what I would have started it at. So, stay on there, please. So, that's my first buyer. All right, next, oh dear. What are we doing here? Next is a new to me buyer who purchased 2 items. First is this really cute little crochet sweater. I am throwing all sorts of things on the floor over here. My rack was so packed full today. I had 75 items in the show, although 2 of them were hats and one was a scarf, but this rack was packed to the gills. I didn't put things in the next room because it would have been like 6, 7 things. So I just packed them all on here, but it did make it a little inconvenient during the show. This sweater, crochet knit kind of style, cute. Did not have tags. This sold for $10. And then the second item that she purchased is this like 60s era beaded sweater. So pretty. And this sold for, I'm going to guess 15. Yes, 15. So there we go. That's amazing. All right, next is a repeat buyer for me. This buyer she usually gets tons of stuff for me each show. Today she only got 1 thing, which is great. I know that she had a pre-bid in on a second item, but someone else, that it oddly got bid up. I'll get to that, but somebody else won it. So she only got 1 thing today. This is a really adorable little sweater. So I actually had this, I'm dropping, oh geez. Hold please. Okay. I dropped it, I made a giant mess on the floor and I had to clean it up for the cat. So my one very regular, very repeat buyer, today she only bought this 1 item. Really cute sweater. I have this listed, I think, on eBay, and I pulled it because I needed some additional inventory today. This sold for $15, which is what I started it at. So there we go with that. Let's see, and that is the only thing she got from me today. Next is a repeat buyer. It was not a name that I was familiar with, but again, this could have been somebody that bought from me once a year ago. Maybe also I'm bad at remembering certain names, so you know, I'm sure there's a tipping point, but yeah, let's see. So this person purchased 2 items from me. First is this little red sweater. It's got this cute little flower design knit into it by Kenneth too. It's very adorable. I want to say 10 bucks. Let's see. 17 got bid up. I think I started it at 10, so that was a nice little surprise as well. And then she also got this Liz Claiborne sweater, which I love. Look at this. How pretty is that? And let's see what this sold for. This one sold for 20, which I may have started this at 20. I really think these are nice, and I feel like they would go for a lot on Etsy, so I may have started it at 20. All right, next, another repeat customer for me. She purchased this sweater knit skirt. This is one I also have listed online somewhere. I think I have this on Etsy. Really cute though. When I pulled things from my old inventory, I tried to pull things that were not cross-posted so that it would be less work to take things down once they sold. But this is really cute. This sold for 15 bucks, which is what I started it at. All right, let's see. Move these guys down here. Getting crowded again. All right, next is, okay, we're gonna skip her for the moment. All right, next is a repeat buyer for me, purchased 1 item. This is a sweater that I have listed on Depop. I think it's really cute. It is a plus size sweater. It is marked size 22, but it's like a 2 to 3X modern sizing. And this sold for $16. I think I had it started at 15, so got a little bid, a little extra bid. And then I have a new to me customer who purchased 3 items. So the first, let's see, is this hand knit sweater vest, which is really cute. This sold for 15 bucks. Probably what I started it at. The second item that she purchased is this sweater. Another little sweater vest, very cute. This sold for $23. So it got, this is another one that I ran once, nobody bid on it. And then she requested that I run it and it got bid up to 23. I think I started at 15 also. This also has a missing button. So I offered to move one of the buttons. So I'll have to move that before I ship it out. Another reason we don't need to hang out while I do that, right? You don't need to watch me sew buttons on. And then the third item that she purchased, this is such an interesting piece to me. So it's this sweater, right? Obviously adorable, like little scarecrow sweater, very like novelty. It's Crystal Kobe. So I have had this listed on eBay for ages, like a long time. I forget how long. I've had this in Whatnot shows in the past. I've definitely had it in at low dollars. I may even have had it in a Whatnot show starting at $1. I don't remember. Today I put it in. I started it at $5. It's got some stains on the cuffs, and like one over here too. So you know, so that's why I started it so low. And also like I pick this kind of stuff up because it sells well. I don't do well with this type of stuff. So I get like, oh, this is going to sell well because other people say so. And then it doesn't. And it like, I don't know why I keep doing that. So, I mean, to be fair, I bought this a long time ago. So anyway, I put it in the show at $5 today. It got bid up to $17. It's crazy. I mean, I can't tell you how long I've had this thing sitting around at all sorts of price points, all sorts of platforms. Couldn't get rid of it. And today it sold and got bid up from 5 to 17. So thank you. Wonderful. So excited about that. Yay. I am dropping things on this floor left and right over here. It's okay. All right. So let's see. Those were her 3 items. Now my final buyer purchased 13 items. 13 items. So let's see if we can kind of plow through this a little bit. All right. So the first items that she purchased, she bought both of these little hats. These came from basically the attic, where the attic haul videos are all from, but I got it at a later date. These were each, she bought each of these at $5. You know, $5 each. What am I doing? And I'm kind of sad because I hadn't like modeled them or anything. I didn't even have photos up. And then when I went to run them, I tried them on so that people know what they look like, right? Because this actually looks really long and skinny, but once you get it on, it's like, it's so cute. But this one, I tried this one on and I was like, oh my God, I want to keep this one. Hold on, I'm gonna try it on for you because it's so cute. And look at that. How adorable is that? And so nobody bid on it the first time and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just not gonna sell it. Like there's no picture. So unless somebody requested it again, like I'm not gonna, and I had this whole thought process going on camera. And then she requested it, but it's fine. It's my fault. I put it in a show. I didn't try it on. And the reality is I probably wouldn't wear it all that often anyway, but it's so cute. $5 each on the hats. Then she got this really cute sweater. I've had this in a ton of Whatnot shows. I love this. I think it's adorable. I don't know why it hadn't sold 12 times over, but it finally sold today for $15, which is where I started it. I think it's such a cute little sweater. Next, she got this little Calvin Klein sweater, which I've had in a handful of shows, not tons, but several, right? This is really cute, but it is tiny and cropped and like, you know, maybe Whatnot is not my demographic for it, but it sold today for $15, so yay. Amazing. And then, and that's what I started it at. And then she got this little chevron stripe sweater. So this, again, had been in a few Whatnot shows. Then I pulled it out for this, you know, to hold on to for sweater season. Put it back in today. This sold for 10. So very cute. It's like not, you know, it's cute. It's like, it's a cute sweater. I like it. Let's see. I don't remember where I got it. All right. And then she got this sweater, which I got ages ago and held for sweater season. It's dolman sleeve. It's very hard to get like a good silhouette of this whole situation, but it's really cute. This sold for $15, which is what I started it at. So then next, she got this very adorable little skirt. I had it in a couple of shows at some point, pulled it out to hold on to for winter. It's September 2nd and it's like 80 degrees outside today. This sold for $15, which is what I started it at. I bet you knew that, didn't you? Okay. Next. This cute little skirt. So I've had this on Depop for a long time. I think this is adorable. I feel like it's handmade. It's like a not goofy, like funky little artsy skater kind of skirt. This sold for $15, which is what I had it started at. So, cool. Next, this, another one that I've had, I think this one I have listed on Etsy. So this is a sweater coat. It's very heavy for a sweater. And it's quilted on the inside. It's really pretty. This sold for $20. Like this is one of those things that's going to be, you know, a major factor when it comes to shipping weight and things like that. So stuff like this is like, maybe my shipping is going to be more. We'll see. I am throwing so many things on the floor. All right, next is this cute little sweater. I had this in a couple of shows a while back, pulled it out to hold on to for fall. Really cute little sweater. This sold for $15. There's a cute little tag. How many times can I call it cute? Anything, all of them. They're all cute. All right. Then, next is, reload. Okay. Next is this pastel sweater. Very cute. Sold for $15. I loved this. Bought this a while back. Held on to it. Thought it was adorable. Happy that's going to a new home. All right. And then this dress, which I also love. This sold for $25. I think that's what I started it at. I had this in one or two other Whatnot shows this week, but it was sweater dress, so it went with this show very well, obviously. And then this sweater, oh my God. I have the clothes all piled up onto like a table next to the rack, and they like drape over it. So I guess they're like just pulling things off as I go because everything is too packed on here. Anyway, this sweater. This is a really cute sweater. This sold for $22. This is the last item that I show for her bundle. I do have this one sweater left over in my sold items. I feel like one of my regular buyers won the thing, but then it was coming up as like a payment failed. So I guess it didn't get resolved. I'm assuming that's what this is. This is probably the item that the payment failed on, and she didn't get it resolved or didn't want to get, I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I can't remember. I think I know who it was. I don't ever call that out when it's on ship because they can see that their payment failed. Like, I don't need to be like, hey, your payment failed, you know, like it just seems rude. So if it doesn't resolve by the end of the show, then it's, you know, I mean, that's it. It's not sold. So, so I think that that's what that is, unless I missed it in my haul here somewhere. But anyway, that's everything. After I do the shipping, maybe I'll like do another little snippet to add on to this video to just kind of let you know what the results of the shipping were. The other thing that I wanted to mention, never mind. I'm going to add that onto the other video. I was going to update you on something. I'll just record it and add it onto the video that it belongs to. We'll do that instead. How's that sound? Okay. Anyway, I am going to go so that I can start actively working on this. I have a button to repair. I have a lot of manipulating to do with all this packaging. I want to make sure that I get things into boxes that they fit into and see if I can like pare some of this shipping down. And then reach out to Whatnot. But I'm super excited. It was such a fun show. I'm really glad that it went as well as it did. And it's nice to have that little bit of extra. I'm actually skipping my show next week because my boyfriend and I are going to be away for a week. So it's nice to have these like extra sale in here to kind of help make up for that. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon.